Speaking about the organization, after such a long time, since 1987, the organization, how did it grow up and how many people are working inside it nowadays?
Over the years, the organisation has changed and evolved, and being a biennial event, there aren't the resources to have people working full-time on this event. I don't recall anybody working full-time organising the World Solar Challenge. As we get closer to the event, of course, those dynamics change. And we have the intellectual property of the event is owned by the state government in South Australia. Now, I think it's fair to say they don't really know what to do with us. They don't know whether we're science and technology, motor racing, education, research. Obviously, we have touch points with all of those things. But where do we sit? Who knows? We have political masters, we all have political masters, and the job really is to make sure that we're front and centre when it comes to budget allocations, so that we are able to have seed funding to run this event, and that's always a plea to potential sponsors. I think we're a lot better now at harnessing our sponsors and looking after them, but because over the years we have been in different departments, attached to different organisations, we are where we are, and post-COVID we're coming out, and we're so pleased to be able to be delivering the 2023, the 17th edition of this event.
That's great. And what are the main organizational problems organizing a race like this? And are always the same, or every year we are facing a new one or a few ones?
Great question. Great question. The main organisational problems, first of all, is in the terminology. Your question said, what is the main organisational problem of organising a race like this? In Australia, racing on the public road is an illegal activity. So we're not racing. It's an extreme endurance event. And look, if I had my way, teams here that call themselves racing teams, that would be an immediate, I'm not going to accept it. You need to get the mindset that we're not a white knuckle, helmet down, driving. I mean, even the big car races, how long do they last? 2-3 hours? I think Formula One races, we're lucky if they last 3 hours. This is going to be 4 days. You don't have that level of commitment, you don't have that level of concentration to be driving, white knuckle driving for that amount of time. And it's about energy management. It's about extreme endurance. It's about reliability. There are some great little clips from team members who said, until we did it, we didn't actually realise the importance of having a vehicle that's not going to fall apart. 3,000 kilometres across the Australian outback is punishing to any structure that mankind can make. Mankind versus the environment, who's going to win? Mankind always thinks they're going to win, but really, they're never going to win against the environment.